or good early morning because it's 1 in the morning here in Tashkent. This is Konstantin, and welcome to another update on current events and things unfolding in Russia. Physically, I'm in Uzbekistan, but my heart, my mind, and my soul is in Russia. Oh, it looks like the picture is off a little bit. That's strange. Okay, let's do this. Well, my friends, changed time a little bit. I moved up 1 hour just to test one thing to see how well internet performs because we seem to have troubles all the time, bufferings, cutting offs at midnight. We'll see how it works today. Mods, can you hear me well? Give me 5x5, please. Quite a few people already today here. That's fantastic. Welcome. I really appreciate you showing up. From all over the world, please welcome my moderators, Lorna, Mommy, Robert Bates, Harry Potman, Julie F., Bob S., Yarn Prepper, and Pinball. Not only I show up every day, but my moderators also show up every day and trying to watch my back. I decided to do something a little different today. I decided to turn on the comments, and instead of just telling you the message, I decided to spend more time conversing because I feel like in the last few days I have very little time for that, and it's really important for me, and a lot of people ask me to do with that more. So let's see how it goes today. I can answer personal questions, questions on events happening. Please do not ask me to, well, just keep this chat clean. Do not try to inform me. Do not ask me controversial questions. I will not answer them. I will only answer the questions that are safe for me to answer, if you know what I mean. So see how this 1+1 hour live stream works. If it works well, we'll be doing them at this time. Although it's less convenient for me, it's 1 in the morning, one less time, one less hour to sleep. But you know what? That's okay. I'll manage somehow. Post in English, please, says Mommy. Yes. The only language spoken here is English. I see quite a few usual suspects. And hello, everyone. Hello, usual suspects. Wait. You celebrate Easter today? Or is it? No, not. It can't be. Easter's on Sundays. I misunderstood something. Ooh. Marilyn here from Michigan. Hi there. Nick, Simon, Stanley, Joe, Zen, Maria, Mommers. We have Mommy, now we have Mommers. I like that. Rita, Elu, Sean, Naktina. Hi from Malta. Wow, I haven't seen anyone from Malta before. Welcome. Rick from Oregon. Crazy. Crazy. I like that. The Rooster, Konstantin. Hello, brother. Hope you're doing well. Well, so far so good. I took a little break from drinking and eating. Started drinking this morning. Actually, did drink and did eat this morning. No tea or no water right now because I am doing blood work tomorrow morning and I have to go 12 hours without water or eating food. So no big deal. Ludmila Hopkins, hello. Teresa D, hi. Neil, Big Al, Sin Melly, Lawrence Daniels, Fruit Loop, hi there. We have quite a few people from India and Ireland today. Jay Fox, another casual observer, Sir Hugo, Rita, Knitting Granny, Goran Johnson, Sweden, hi there. Hello everyone. If you want me to answer a question, please put it in caps because that way I have a chance of seeing it. Because if you don't, most likely we have quite a few messages, messages and questions, and most likely I will not pick up your question if it's not in caps. Crapper, wow, the very usual suspect. Hi there. Hello, Barbara Landry, Wurzel, Ellen Patty, family coming. Ellen, good question. Thank you. I miss my family while I'm here in Uzbekistan. And let me tell you, soon family reuniting. Let's put it this way. I will see them soon. Jimmy Courtyards, $20 super chat. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for your dreams. Much appreciated. Thank you. Fantastic. I'm trying to share my dreams with you. Martin Stem, hi from Spain. Have a vodka instead of tea. Must be cheap now. Vodka is cheaper in Russia. Here in Uzbekistan, vodka is cheap, but it's not great, not of good quality. Like if you go to any store in Russia, then you find better selection of more quality stuff. In here, usually it's vodka from Kazakhstan, Shymkent. Tashkent's located right on the border with Kazakhstan. It's like 20-minute ride from a car, and then Shymkent is the major city, closest major city in Kazakhstan, and this is the big center for distilling vodka. Okay, somehow, so they have okay vodka, not the best, but in Russia way better. Okay, this is a Muslim country after all. I bet that's Reese Gray, $10. Hello from Canada, Mr. Popular. Hope it's not too early for a super chat. That's never too early for a super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. When you get a chance, can you talk about whether or not Easter is celebrated holiday in Russia? I have a chance right now. Perfect chance. Let me acknowledge other super chats and I will speak. That's a good question. Thanks for the daily streams. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, and thank you everyone for showing up, because my daily streams are only as good as you watching them. And also thank moderators for showing up for me, because it's incredible. It's like their second job, like 1 hour day job, showing up every day for me. Thank you so much. Lorna, Mommy, Robert, Harry Potman, Yarn Prepper, Bob Bass, Julie F, and Pinball. Thank you. You guys are fantastic. There's a super chat from James Dean, and James is also thanking the mods. Thank you so much. And KC Mann, 10 Canadian dollars. Thinking about you. Hope all will be better for the two countries. Thank you so much. I also hope that things will be better for Russia and Canada, for Russia and the United States, for Russia and all other countries. And I'm just talking, it goes without saying that Russia and Ukraine, but other countries too. Trust me, many people in our country, in Russia, want to be a good neighbor, a good, friend to everyone, a peaceful friend. Thank you. Reese, coming back to your question about Easter. Easter is a huge holiday in Russia. It's not a day off because it's Sunday. It's always Sunday. But I think if it wasn't, it would be a day off, national holiday. It's it's widely celebrated. It's, how do I say that? I think next to New Year, Russia's biggest holiday. Russia's Majority of Russia's population is Christian, Eastern Orthodox, and we celebrate Easter a little different from you. Same kind of celebration, but in time, because we follow different calendar, right? Russian Eastern Orthodox Church has really strange dates. Everything is 2 weeks after you, and then somehow we celebrate Easter on different dates, but it's kind of same celebration as in the United States, because I know how you celebrate. Well, you're in Canada, that's the same thing. The United States and Canada, same culture, same Easter celebration. So yes, very celebrated, very, very, very. How do I say that? People look forward to Easter. It's always very warm holiday. It's always sunny in the south of Russia. Always sunny. A week before Easter is cold and windy. We call it kuchki, and then it never fails. There's never rain. There's sunshine, beautiful weather in Rostov in the southern Russia every single year. Okay, so it never fails. Canary Islands. Wow. Hawkin Diaz. Blessings, prayers from Colorado. Pam Taylor, thank you so much. Luca Mato, your message was deleted, but actually I put it in. It's okay, mods. Don't worry. This is a news. The ship Moskva is news that was brought to us by the Ministry of Defense, so it's okay to talk. It's safe, and I expected this question because it's the biggest news of today. I learned about that yesterday, last night, today, early in the morning. Yesterday, for me, anyway, today. Russian government, officially Russian Ministry of Defense, officially notified us or told us that the flagship Moskva, okay, very famous ship in Russia, it's a flagship of Black Sea Fleet, sustained damage. They told us that there was a fire. They didn't tell us what kind of a fire, large, small one, a fire. And the fire resulted in detonation of munitions. The crew had to evacuate the ship. The crew is safe. Other ships were nearby. Russian military ships came by and rescued the crew, and everything is okay. Ship is afloat. It hasn't sunk. It's being tugged to nearest port, and no big deal. Everything's okay. That's what they told us. Who am I to discuss? Who am I to discuss things like that? Okay, who am I to say that? Oh, they're lying, right? The Ministry of Defense. If I said that, I could get myself in big trouble. So I'm not saying that, but I have heard rumors, not rumors, but like I have heard other Russians, not me, but other Russian people have very hard time believing that. And this news has upset many Russian people. That's the talk of the day, so to speak. Everyone, when they hear about this, they go, "What? Are you fucking kidding me?" And this is the reaction from common, regular people, even the ones who support this operation, okay? Now, this news upset me very much, made me angry, because now, look at it from my point of view. Granted, Ministry of Defense is, of course, it's not lying. Of course, it's a Ministry of Defense. Sun is shining, But this is a special military operation taking place. And this is serious stuff. People dying every day, right? Russians, Ukrainians, that there's a conflict, special military operation. And all of a sudden, on the flagship of Russian fleet in the Black Sea, there's a fire. What the fire during special military operation? What kind of morons running this ship? They allow for fire. If the ship was hit by someone, a missile or something, I could understand that. Although I would also have questions, okay? Because this ship must be equipped with like state-of-the-art system of missile protection, right? But it wasn't. It wasn't. There was just a fire. What kind of people operate in this ship that in time of special military operation, in time of highest alert, they allow for fire that can detonates munition on the ship? And the crew must be evacuated. You know what? People responsible, they must be identified and they must be put to trial and they must be put away for a long time because that is a crime they committed, okay? That is making me very angry for my money because I'm paying for this ship out of my taxes. I'm the taxpayer and I pay quite a bit of taxes. They're not clearly doing a good job. They're getting paid for what they do and they clearly can things up, okay? This is my opinion about what has happened on this ship, Moskva. Whew. Few super chats I missed, I think. Sorry for being emotional, but that's big news, that's big stuff. Very serious stuff. Patricia Prentice, $2 praying for you and the Russian people. Thank you so much, Patricia. Live, living, live. Easter egg for you. In Denmark, we have a weird tradition of mixing religion tradition with painting egg, giving a chocolate egg to children, and somehow a bunny is involved. Stay safe. Now, in Russia, we also have a weird tradition of what's W with dot? Is it with or without? Tradition with painting eggs. In Russia, we take eggs and back in the USSR, actually, this tradition was well hidden by people because the communist ideology did not allow for celebrating Easter. My grandmas celebrated, they were true Cossacks, they were true believers. My mom celebrated, they all baked special Easter cakes, we call them paskhi. And of course, they painted eggs, okay, on Easter morning, I think, or a night before. And the eggs were different color, but we didn't have not too many paints, to dissolve in water and paint. What they did, they used different natural products such as skins of onions. They would somehow boil them and then put egg inside, and egg would come out brown, and it was a really nice color, very natural. And they used some other ingredients, very natural things for painting. So they kind of now I think they have paints, like people have paints. But back, I remember when I was a kid in the early 80s, late 70s, I loved. We would take eggs and hit one another, and whoever's egg kept on intact would win. It was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. There was one occasion when I got busted in school for I kind of framed my parents and my grandma because I was told, hey, don't tell anyone we celebrate Christmas, Easter. And at school, our teacher, I think it was first or second or third grade, I was little, and the teacher uh, said, any one of you, like any one of you families celebrate Easter, and we knew better not to say anything, okay? So we're just sitting there, and then she kind of tricked us. She said, well, who likes eating Easter cakes, or something like whose Easter cakes are the best? And everyone was like, oh, my grandma's, my grandma's. And I was like, I love eating Easter cakes. And then we were tricked into, releasing information like that. So the teacher must have been connected to KGB, but, and then she would probably rat us out, but not us, but our families. But it was like early to mid 80s, and things were loosening up. Back in 70s, I think that'd be trouble. So this is another Easter story for you. Raf VH, €2. Thank you so much. What? Just confirmed it's synced completely. I gotta go and check it out. Hang on 1 second. Are you kidding me? They sunk the flagship of the Russian fleet? You've got to be kidding me. What the f- Oh, yes, that's just confirmed. I can't believe this. Fire. What kind of fire would detonate munition? Who the hell was running and operating this ship? Those people need to be put into trial immediately. Okay? Clearly, they weren't doing their jobs. It houses criminal. It's beyond crime. What is this? What is this thing? Holy. Обалдеть. 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 It was commissioned in 1983 and was a very famous ship. Uh, it was kind of a pride of Black Sea Fleet, you see. It was always at the parades, and everyone was making such a big deal. Oh, this is this flagman Moskva, just unbelievable. Well, my friends, I have nothing to say. It's a slap on the face. That's what it is. It's a slap on the face. Yeah, stormy seas. Well, they're saying that the damages that were created by the detonation of munition, and then they created the hull was compromised, and while it was being tagged into the port, stormy sea helped to allowed for sinking it. Criminal negligence, yes, it's beyond criminal negligence. It's like, I don't know let's wait until tomorrow. What does Ministry of Defense have to say about that? This is my money. I'm the taxpayer. I want to know the answer. The fuck happened and what's gonna happen next? Okay, who's gonna be held responsible for that? Bill Taylor, thank you for $20. Thank you for the no message, but this message is powerful enough. John Wakamatsu, buy a cup of coffee. Will do, John. Tomorrow. I gotta do my blood work. Nothing serious. It's just like a checkup. Ah, greetings from the land of Kentucky, from McNichol. Thank you. Welcome, Kentucky. Welcome from Russia, Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Ray, Ray, the captain better have gone down with the ship. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. If he survived, he's gonna answer many questions tomorrow. A fire? Perhaps something else, but perhaps, they will tell us more tomorrow. We'll see. Sabotage. Rob Freilich. Not likely sabotage. What sabotage we're talking about? That's a flagship of Russian fleet. What sabotage? No, no, I don't believe in sabotage. If it's sabotage, then it's double bad, because how they can allow sabotage on a ship, how they can pick the crew, what kind of a crew that sabotages and allows for sinking the flagship, what kind of people are there? Are there any like screenings done before putting sailors on that ship? Janet Pope, $10. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Dereliction of duty. I don't know what this is. No tea. Are you still fasting? Leo, thanks for your message. Look, don't worry about me. I actually enjoy fasting. I do it under doctor's supervision. I do blood work before or after. It's not a big deal. I'm like a camel. I can go without food and water for a long time. It's just a specialty of my body, uniqueness of my body. Like my wife Natasha, she cannot go for 20 minutes, for 2 hours without food or water. She must have water constantly. She starts feeling bad. I, not like that. So I drank this morning, I ate this morning. I started with oatmeal, like lots of water, a little oatmeal. Then I had fresh fruits, no, not fruits, veggies, fresh veggies. In the community post, I actually put a picture of what I bought, lots of greens, cukes, tomatoes, things like that. But now I'm not drinking because I shouldn't drink for 12 hours. I'm having blood work done tomorrow morning, so you know, it, it's just, I don't know. I think it's the same in the USA, right? Before you go for blood work, you don't drink or you don't eat for 12 hours. They check for everything, including sugar and stuff like that. So I had my blood work done before the fasting and after fasting. 10-year of big love from Lithuania. Love what you're doing. Good luck. Thank you so much. I don't see the name I. My heart is double touched every time that I hear from someone from Lithuania saying nice words and wishes, and especially giving some money. Thank you. $5 from Tom Reinerston. Viva Las Vegas. You mess with the bull, you get the horn. Spanish splish splash. Hey, you gonna spin that wheel for me? Do it. Are you next to a machine? In Russia, we used to call, or I know, still probably called, those machines, slot machines, they used to call one-hand bandits, because you used to pull the lever, and it was like a one-hand bandit. And my uncle, I told you a few times ago, he had COVID a couple years ago, and while he was in the hospital, he got thrombosis, a blood clot all over his hand. He had the surgery, it didn't help him, and they had to cut his hand off right here at the shoulder. And he miraculously survived. He recovered, and that didn't break him. He's old uncle, you know, same thing, and he's even doing better. Okay, so since then I call him one hand bandit, like the slot machine. Every time I see him, I say "однорукий bandit." All right, one arm bandit. Here you go. One arm. That's it. Wow, that's a huge super chat. RW, thank you so much. Uh, Second super chat. First one for 100. So you did 100 super chat. Hola. From my family to yours. Stay safe and stay sane. So thank you so much. That's mods. Think twice before you zap $100 super chat, please. That's a lot. Thank you, thank you. What was in the super chat? So atrocious. Probably Robert Bates did that. He does that to super chats a lot. If you want me to answer the question, then please email me and I'll do that right after the stream. Thank you very much, and thanks for the message, and thanks for the money very much. You know, much appreciated. Follow the Moskva down to Gorky Park. You know what, Zachary? Let me tell you something. This is a song that I was singing. I did quite a few streams from Gorky Park. I like the place very much. And now this song has absolutely different meaning. Okay. Vernon Ray, check your email spam folder. I will certainly do that. Again, thank you, RW. Thank you. Kevin, hello from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We love watching your streams. Thank you so much. Anything interesting you want me to tell you about? It's kind of personal questions and answers. Vincent Urbano, why on earth would you go back to Russia in the current environment? Vincent, just you gotta understand one thing. There are circumstances that are known only to me, and they're not for the public to know. And I consider all the circumstances, okay? I'm not crazy, trust me. I assess risks. I basically, at the end, I gotta do what I gotta do. Golden Griffin, hi there. Konstantin, glad you're doing okay. Please give Michael a hug for me and tell Natasha and the girls I said hi. As soon as I see them, I will do that. Well, I talk to them every day. I did a walk, 2 hour walking. I was gonna say walking tour, but no, it wasn't a walking tour. It was whatchamacallit, just walking. I do walks. Okay, here I walk so much. I don't have a car. Nice weather, about 72 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius every night. Fantastic city. Trees are blooming, blossoming. Great. And I listen to the music. I don't listen to YouTube or anything like that. I'm sick of YouTube because it's all I do. I work, YouTube, work YouTube. So I walk around for a couple hours and I listen to the music, and that's what I use. And I talk to Natasha and Michael and the girls. The girls less because they're busy usually. The schools. Michael always wants to talk to me and Natasha, and he shows me what he did the previous day and things like that. So we stay in touch. Zachary Riley, $5 from Gorky Park for Gorky Park. Thank you. Gorky Park. I don't know when I'm going to do the next stream from Gorky Park. Hopefully one day. Photomov, €5. I am a German artist. I do a project to save the bridges between our countries. Is there any chance to reach out to you and give you some details? Would love to. Would love to. Please email. If you go to the About section of my channel, there is email address there. I think you just have to press a button so it's shown against spam bots. But please email and put it in the message that you're German artist about the bridges, and I'll definitely get back to you. Liv, another super chat of 50 Danish krone. Should I be scared about current situation with Sweden? Possibly. Well, it's not. There's not secret. It's not risky or anything to say Sweden and Finland possibly joining NATO, and things from your governments going to borders. Look, there is. I have not heard that any troops are amassing near the border of Finland. In my mind, it's highly unlikely that Russia is going to do something for desire of Sweden and Finland to join NATO. Finland is one of the closest allies Russia has always had in the West. Okay, Finland used to be part of Russian Empire. I worked with Finnish people, great folks, absolutely great folks. Always very warm feelings towards Russia. Just like Russians drink a lot, Going to ask NATO to join NATO kind of makes sense. I mean, after what's going on, it's according to common sense. It's understandable. Will Russia do anything about it? Again, I had been telling for 3 months that Russia was not going to attack Ukraine, and I was ridiculing people. I was making jokes and making videos that I'm not really proud about anymore, But so I can't say for sure, but I think it's very, very, very unlikely that Russia would do something about it. How would justify it? How would they justify it? Are they gonna tell us, oh, they're Nazis? We're gonna denazify, demilitarize Finland? I don't think it's gonna go well. Leo, thanks for $10. Just got a refund from Ontario Dot. 3/4 of my car repairs are free. Well, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Good news. I like to hear that. Lorna's trying to signal me something. Oh, that wasn't me. That was viewers. Getty, $1. Thank you. Every single dollar counts these days. Thank you so much. And another for $25. God bless you. Likewise, God bless you, and please join the prayer a little later. By the way, internet is working miraculously, huh? No buffering, right? Let me know if there's been any buffering. I think it's okay. Andrew C. Russian Defense Ministry just said it sunk. Okay. Well, we just discussed it 20 minutes ago. It's unbelievable. You see, they cannot just say that it's sunk. That better come up with an explanation tomorrow. If they don't, that will create so many questions because, like I said, I know tons of people, tons of friends, tons of just people I know, and among those people, about three quarters, half, I don't know, something like that. It's a lot that support this military operation. I've discussed that before. I think that a lot of people are misinformed, but anyway, that there are reasons for that. But let me tell you something. When this morning everyone heard the news, everyone, including the ones who support this operation, they went irate. They went irate. They started cursing, screaming. If it was messages in caps, just it sank. Trust me, tomorrow's gonna be a storm among the Russians because you just don't freaking let Moscow sink because of a small fire. Oh, it's not a big deal. And they were telling us today was, don't worry, everything is okay. It's afloat. It's being tugged to nearest port. And now it's drowned. It sank. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Amy, thank you for message. Thanks for loving my streams. Okay, we'll keep on coming back and doing the streams all the time until this thing is over. Thank you for $5. Yeah, Leo, I got your message. Yes, thank you. Joy Scott, maybe he could live stream an hour before his usual time. See if there's no buffer and if he's able to get sleep. Listen, I got a couple hours of sleep before the stream, so I'm okay. No one said it's gonna be easy. Amazingly enough, it's not buffering. I'm on Wi-Fi right now, back to normal. Oh, yeah. By the way, since I arrived to Uzbekistan, I've lost 6 kilos, about 12 pounds. Pretty cool. I think I have another at least 12 to lose. That'll be good progress. Susana Pinto Coelho. In my hometown in North Portugal, the tradition is to eat onion peel eggs on top of a bridge on Easter Sunday at midnight. Eat onion peel eggs on top of the bridge on Easter Sunday at midnight. That's pretty cool. I guess all the bridges are full of people. I may do that and ask for peace next Sunday. Keep vocal, but keep safe. Okay, thank you so much. Pretty cool tradition. In Russia, our traditions, like in Greek tradition, in Greece, when people meet on Easter Sunday, everyone kisses 3 times, one cheek, another cheek, another cheek, and say Christos Voskres. And then the person says, Voistinu Voskres, the Christ has risen. and another person replies truly reason or something, truly reason, something like that. That's a Russian tradition. And then we take eggs and we hit one another, and whoever egg keeps intact, wins. But it's not money or anything. It's just boom. Oh, I won. That's it. Then we eat cakes, Easter cakes. Family gets together and we have a tea party, and then tea. Easter cakes go with tea. Well, that's pretty much our tradition. No more ship talk. We've said everything that's gotta be said. Lisa here one says he's risen, and the other response he's risen. Well, same thing. I just translated it a little bit, but the meaning is 100% the same. Lorna is asking if there's no stream on Easter Sunday. There should not be a live on Easter Sunday. Well, okay. I haven't thought of it, but for you, is Easter this Sunday? Yeah, fine. Let's take a break. I mean, I'd love to break. I would love to not be able to stream for one day. I mean, I just sleep. That's all. If it's this Sunday, then I'm going to go to Bukhara. Bukhara is a very famous, very old city. It's one of the old trade centers on the Silk Road. Very famous place. It's like 6,000 years old. Alexander Macedonsky, the Alexander the Great was there. Everyone was there. Genghis Khan was there. I think even Napoleon was there. Napoleon was everywhere. Okay, so I am going to visit that city just to film and just to enjoy the sights. I might go myself, might a friend joining me, and it's gonna be on Sunday, early Sunday, 6 in the morning, day after tomorrow. I'm leaving by train and then perhaps coming back on the same day or Sunday morning. I haven't decided, but I plan on streaming from Bukhara. I'm giving you a little preview. So I'm gonna stream from Bukhara, and I hope I get good signal there. If not, then it's gonna be a fiasco. But we will see. I'll try to manage something. Place is amazing. I wish I could show you the pictures right now, but so my usual Saturday stream will be more like a walking tour, and the chats I'm planning on probably not delivering message. If I'm able to get good signal and the picture is good, then certainly you know I'm not gonna talk about just pressing events. It's gonna be just like a unwinding walking tour of one of the places everyone must visit. Okay, not just in Uzbekistan, but look up Bukhara. Look this up. Google it. It's a fantastic place. Harry Potter, please film part of the train ride. I will film everything. The train is fast. It's like a bullet train. It takes 4 hours from Tashkent to Bukhara. It stops on the way in Samarkand. But I've been to Samarkand a few times, and the place is not that exciting, to be honest with you. Bukhara is more exciting because it has old citadel, old fortress intact. Okay, huge walls, fantastic place. Uh, Bukhara, like this. Watch me type. Bukhara, Uzbekistan. Mommy goes, I won't know what to do with myself. Hey, let me tell you a personal story. Bruno, thank you so much. Switzerland, right? Good question. What do you think of traveling in Dagestan in general in these times? Dear Bruno, I will not travel and I will not speak of two places in Russia. In these times or in other times, in times before or in the times after. That's Dagestan and Chechnya. These are places I'm just not even gonna talk about it under any circumstances, okay? I hope I answered your question. It's not like nothing like I don't like them, I don't respect them very much. It's just they're not of my agenda. They're not they're not a part of my agenda, if you know what I mean. Okay. Let me tell you a personal story. There is a video. Okay. Miriam, $2. Thank you so much. Take a break. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. Happy Easter and happy Passover. Shalom. There is a video I made. How I fell in love with America. An immigrant's story. Okay. I remember, well, I basically explained how I started working in the United States, and my first summer was the hardest because I was getting paid $7, $8 an hour, and I was given as many hours as I wanted to get. And I got two shifts, 16 hours per day I worked. It was the toughest experience, the toughest summer of my life. To work 16 hours a day is insane. And I did that for 2.5 months. Every single day. No days off, no Sundays, no Saturdays, okay? I was making about $700 per week. And it was back then, for me, for a 20-year-old kid, 21-year-old, was just insane. I was making more than my parents were making combined together in Russia in a month. I was making in a couple days. Okay, I was really enjoying it, but the work was brutal. Okay, and I was burning out, and all I wanted to do when I got home, I wanted to sleep. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to take a shower. All I did was like just lay on the pillow, and then 8 hours later, the telephone would ring, and there was a manager, night manager. I always asked to wake me up, and he'd be like, "Hey, it's time to go." Anyway, I remember the very first day I got day off. Not a day off, half of day off. That was the day when Princess Diana was died or was killed. I don't know. And it was a huge funeral, huge concert in her honor, and that was I think like late August. And I had to work for one shift, and the second shift I had off. And I clearly remember, Mommy, this is for you. I clearly remember I came home and I was watching TV and I was sitting there and slept a little bit, and I found myself not knowing what to do. Okay. That was a very strange feeling. Okay. And then I still remember that. I didn't know what to do with myself. Do we have a new sponsor? Liv, thank you so much for thank you so much and welcome to sponsorship from Croatia. Zigerica, Jigerica, 666. Interesting name. 25. Are you having some Russian salad for Easter? It's a must for my family as long as I can remember. Very popular in former Yugoslavia region. What's a Russian salad? As far as I understand, no, I'm not having Russian salad. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here in Uzbekistan for Easter. Um, Beats me. I don't know. Mods asked me to finish stream at 1 hour. So a couple more minutes and I'm gonna be wrapping up. You have a chance for a couple more questions. Leo, mods 4 p.m. permanent then? We don't know. We don't know. It's still up in the air. I gotta discuss with the guys and girls. I don't know. Amazing, no buffering. I know. That is amazing. Bilroy, Constantine, as an amateur archaeologist, you're making me very jealous. Enjoy your visit. Well, you keep on tuning in and you watch the video I'm gonna make about Bukhara. I don't know. Well, it's gonna be a general walking tour, and I'll try to film something interesting, something very local. I'm not gonna get a tour guide, but what I usually do, once I get off the train, I will find a taxi cab driver and I'll hire him for the entire day. Probably gonna cost me like $50, something like that, perhaps less. And then the guy is gonna take me to the all places that the tourists don't know about, but the locals do. Okay, he's gonna take me to the best restaurant, like hole in the wall, where he usually like would go himself, and I would film and things like that. So that's what I usually do. 16 hours a day on average, 7 days a week in the U.S. Army. I did the math. It's 365 an hour. One minimum wage was 525. Wow, that's well. I know what 16 hours a day, 7 days a week is. Uh, I know very well. Natalie Motel, how's your mother doing? She's doing really good. Um, she watches the streams, and she's watching right now. She always calls me after the stream, saying, "Oh, I liked it." Um, she's better, much better. It's gonna be a 1 year anniversary, or 1 year since my dad passed away in May. Um, we just ordered, like, there's a tradition in Russian culture that once a person passes away, his grave is not touched for 1 year. There's just a cross, wooden cross. But after 1 year, we usually order like a monument instead of grave. There's something of usually out of stone, the black stone. This, I don't know how you call this little monument, and the person's name, pictures, and there, and then it's not a grave anymore, but you come and it's just this monument, cemetery monument. So we just ordered it a couple days ago. My mom did, but we all picked together, and it's gonna be there by the 27th of May. So, but she's doing better. She's doing better. I can't wait to see her, to go to Rostov and see her. You know, time's up. Thanks for another super chat. Diced potatoes, carrots, dill pickles, cucumber, green peas, eggs, bologna sausage, salt, pepper, mayonnaise. I know what it is. You call it Russian salad. We call it olivier, French salad. No, never for Easter. for New Year. It's a must. It's a must for New Year. Go and watch my stream. I did us celebrating New Year just 5 months ago, and there was plenty of that. Time's up. Thank you for Steven for $5. Potato salad and barbecue ribs. Easter, Pascha. Yeah. So Easter is day after tomorrow, and Pascha is next week. Well, let's pray then. The believers, you join goes without saying, and non-believers, you are also believers in my eyes and my point of view, because anyone who has heart beating, anyone who's alive, person has a little, at least a little bit of love, and most people have a lot of love in their hearts, and it means that that person has God inside of his heart. It means that that's all that matters. It means that God is inside, no matter what the person thinks he believes or not. That it's just words. It's all about feelings, and it's all about our hearts. Okay, so please, if you consider yourself non-believer, join us anyway. I am asking you, please, and it's not gonna cost you anything except for a couple minutes of your time. It's my little book with the names written and ideas not to forget. So, dear God, thank you so much for giving us a wonderful day, putting food on our tables, putting roofs over our heads, giving us comfortable life, putting people who we love around us, kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, parents, family, friends, colleagues, and just good people. That's very important. Thank you so much. Please help Ukraine, help Ukrainians and all other people who are in Ukraine. Help Ukrainian soldiers, help Russian soldiers, no matter what to do. Stop the bloodshed. Influence people who make decisions on whether continue or stop. Have them stop. Please put sense into their heads. Open their hearts and fill them with love, compassion, and remorse. So they will feel love and they will feel urge. And please open their eyes so they can see. They will see what they have done, and they will get terrified, and they will end this bloodshed. Please do that. Send angel to every single person who is in need in Ukraine. Ukrainians, Russians, foreigners, doesn't matter. Everyone. Please help my country. Make it shine again. Please send angels to clean all this mess, to establish your laws and rules that Russians will be living according to. Please make Russia shine again. Please make it again a good neighbor and a trusted member of the international community. Have good things come out of Russia. There are so many people that are helping people in Ukraine, soldiers, civilians, people in need, helping the migrants in Europe, and just there are people who are running reliefs for people on the ground, people just sending good wishes from all over the world. Please help those people who are helping. Please send love to our kids and wisdom to us so we raise our kids the way that they become good people, good Christians, loving people, and they will not fight with one another, but they'll be friends with one another, and they will build the world that is better than the one today. Please help everyone in this stream who is praying or who's just watching. Touch everyone's heart, touch everyone's soul and head. Give us some love, please. please have everyone's prayers answered and everyone's wishes granted. Also want to ask to help all the people really who are in need of help, all kinds of help. Um, it's too difficult to say what every person needs, but needs something. And please reach out every single person in this world and help him or her. I would like to mention a few people and thank you for two people very much for the good news that you've given us. There are so many people on my list, and they were good news from two of them, from Sharon and from Kyle and his wife. Um, Initially, these people asked me to mention them in the prayer, but you've helped them. You've showed you've made your miracle. You've touched them. Okay, and they got what they asked for. These three people, Sharon, Kyle, and his wife. Kyle's wife is out of the hospital, and she's doing much better. So thank you so much for this truly miracle or miracles. And today I'd like to ask for Shay, Rafaela From, and her daughter Anna, William Schaffner, Elena, Michael, Jake, Oля, Dasha, Sky, Natasha, Rebecca Witzman, Melissa Defoe Asabawanki, Boss Semen, Anne Mary B., Jean Paul, Paula McDonald, and Jane Hancock. Especially, I'd like to ask for Jean Paul. He's still in coma, he's doing better. A lot of people, his family needs him home. Please give him healing and help him and give strength to his family, please. Thank you, dear God. Amen. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for joining. Thanks for praying. Thank you. It's been a good stream. There will be a stream tomorrow, either at this time or perhaps in the previous time, in the usual time, 1 hour early. At this point, it's not clear. We're gonna discuss with the mods. I just saw a couple questions. I will try to remember tomorrow. Well, I don't own a riverboat, no, and plans for the future probably for the next stream. Thank you all. Thank you, moderators, and you are awesome, and you all rock. Please keep on coming back for more. I will see you tomorrow.